What's poppin'? You know how we moving, man. Titans Colosseum in the building. Yeah, my two co-hosts, they don't need no introduction. Firestone, Marako, and yours truly. Let's get it. Okay, now tighten up. It's a Coliseum. Fake people, you'll never see them. Everybody authentic, dog. You can join to it, just take a DM. Everybody in the city rocking, they don't take much to be loved. I scared the doctor on my last visit with that two-tone in my blood. We don't play around, we just hold it down. They scared to play us on our side of town. Say we going through a rebuild, but are we really going through it, man? Stacking up on our receiving core, I don't see a ball going through their hands. Creeping up on our division rivals, they gon' really think that we the boogeyman. F the Ravens and the Texans, Jaguars and the Coast too. Real talk, if anybody not rocking that two-tone blue, you can catch us on a podcast. We gon' keep it real, we gon' speak fast. Always live on game day, we like Mike Keith when he yells sack. Titans Colosseum. We be chillin' in the front row, it don't take much for you to go and see him. Titans Colosseum. Everybody authentic, dog. You can join to it, just take a deal.
You know what time it is. It's the Titans Colosseum Podcast. Tighten the f*** up.
Man, that intro get me every time. Man, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome to the Titans Colosseum Podcast, man. You know who I am and you know who I'm in the building with. Fellas, how y'all feeling?
Yeah, feeling good, man. You know, another day talk about Titan football. Ain't a lot going on right now, man, but we know we're gonna make it conversational. We can.
Firestone,
you
gonna start doing signs for a second.
No, man. You're right, man. It's off season, not too much to talk about. There's a little bit, but hey, man, you know we got some news to talk about, some topics to hit on. So I'm excited for that, man. And I'm just ready for some football, man. Can these next couple months hurry up? I've never thought I'd be so excited just for some preseason football. I don't even care if it's regular season. Just football in general would be nice.
Yes, sir. August, hurry your ass up and get here, man. But hey, before we start things off, man, y'all make sure to go holler at my guy Wilson over at Music City Autoplex. Man, good, genuine dude, man. He in it for the right reasons. Go to musiccityAutoplex.com. You can check out their inventory. You can even pull up to the car lot, man. I'm telling you, they got some good shit up out there, man. Go holler at Wilson, though. Hey, got anything else we got to talk about?
No, I think that's
not done.
That's
let's get this thing rocking and rolling, then we're ready to get to the two-tone business.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do one more thing, man. Hey, rest in peace, man. Chris Royal, man, over at H-Town Rundown, man. That's man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hurt, bro. He was a good dude, man. You know, I hate it. Anybody that's on Twitter, they know, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man. RPC Royal, man. Good, genuine dude. Outside of talking trash about the Titans, because good Lord alive, it done worked me up so many times talking about the daggum Titans. But, man, outside of that, man, I'm talking about, man, just a pure, genuine dude, man. Their fan base and his family lost a great man. So, I mean, my condolences go out to them. But shout out to CJ in the building. Shout out to Top Tier. Shout out to Cole Redman. Shout out to Day One Corey Jackson in the building. Shout out Julie, Michael, Armand. Hey, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. It's time to get to this business, man. It's time to talk about the national media like we always do, because they always find some type of way to troll the fan base. And this time, they giving us a 5% chance to win the AFC South. I don't know how the hell they came up with a 5% chance, but I'm pretty sure most of y'all seen the graphic going around out there from NFL Live per ESPN. I mean, it's right here. It's foolishness. I mean, it's just what it is. They always do this to us, and I feel like they do it on purpose. But RJ, talk to them. Your thoughts on this 5% foolishness?
Man, I'm just looking at it, man. Like at this point, I'm done. I told y'all, I've said it a million times, man. I'm just done dealing with what the national media thinks about us. I'm done dealing with the betting odds that think about us because they got us going 1-16 somehow. You know what I'm saying? You know, look, I mean, it's just an ass salt in the wound, man. And if we win the AFC South, this is why we act the way that we do when we win something. Because y'all disrespect us and say that we sorry and don't even want to look at our roster to see that we have a good roster this year. We can compete this year. You know, we can compete with anybody, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see it on the field, man. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna be quiet. Trying to be as quiet as I can this offseason by not making no crazy claims. You get what I'm saying? But man, it just be hard, man. It be hard.
Yeah, bro, it don't make no sense. 5% chance for us after everything we did. New coaching staff. We got some weapons at wide receiver. We got some weapons at defense at DBs and changed a whole lot thing. Got a good defensive coordinator over there, offensive coordinator, offensive-minded head coach, and you still going to give us a 5% chance? You going to have us below the Colts. The Colts that have – bro, their defense ain't nothing over there. They don't even know if AR is going to be able to start or play this year or what he is going to be, but yet they're already ready to always praise the Colts, praise the Jags about what they're going to be, and then just sleep on the Titans like we're never going to be there. I don't know if Bud Adams truly pissed off the NFL that much that it's still lingering over this much that they can't get the blinders off and realize what we're doing over here. We're starting to make a change, but, bro, I really had hope seeing how they was putting Will Levis around in all this media, letting him do his media campaigns, that maybe the media was going to start coming around and be favorable to us. And no, not at all. Not at all, bro. It's same disrespect.
And shout out to Ken G and shout out to Blueface in the building, man. Y'all make sure tomorrow night, hey, they got it back on and popping up over there. Blueface and Massey, a new episode of What's Shaking Titans. Hey, I'm telling you, man, them boys, they locked and loaded. They ready to go, man. Shout out to Johnny Chiefer, too, man. Shout out to Dot. I don't see your name up here. All I see is the King Henry picture. We're going to talk about King Henry in a second, man. But we on this national media foolishness right now. And I really don't have a problem with Houston having a 51% chance because, you know, everything they done, everything that they accomplished last season. I mean, they deserve that. Okay, cool. Jacksonville gave them, what, a 23% chance? Okay, I can, you know, deal with that as well. What I can't deal with is the Colts having a 21% chance versus our 5% chance. Knowing how those games went last season between the Colts and the Titans. And the Colts literally didn't do anything this offseason outside of re-sign their own guys and brought in Joe Flacco. Man, I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Like I said, it's just, you know, grade A trolling at this point. And like RJ said, man, this is the reason we act the way we do. We don't have a problem with, you know, being the fourth place team and being, you know, looked over. We don't have a problem with people having questions about Will Levis and how this receiving core is going to look. We have a problem with is just the all-out disrespect.
Yeah, I just don't think that the three teams in our division are just that much better than us. I don't. I mean, they're not heads and shoulders better than us, man. And I didn't see that last year. Last year it was just, I mean, you look at it, man. We got blown out by Jacksonville the first game, but we beat them the second game. We didn't get blown out either time we played the Colts. And I mean, the one time we only played the Texans healthy one time, and they wound up, you know what I'm saying? They beat us 26-3. I mean, granted, our line, we just couldn't block them, man. That's all that really was. It wasn't nothing that they was doing that was blowing me away, you know.
No, they beat us for running a preseason offense that second game, and that's basically what it was. They were run, pass. We just couldn't defend the dadgum. We just couldn't defend the run like that, and we damn sure couldn't defend the pass like that.
I'm not worried. We're a much better team than we was last year. I don't know why people act like or sleep on us. They think that it's because we lost Henry and Vrabel, the only two pieces of our team that you really knew about on a national standpoint. They think that they're gonna be garbage, man. They're gonna win like 3 games. Like, nah, man. We done made a whole 180, man. We're gonna be a modern football team. We're gonna actually throw the ball on you. And then when you guys go out there and try to put all them DBs out there to try to stop our passing, we can run the football. Like, people don't think we can run the football. I'm like, how long we've been the Tennessee Titans? We are the best running franchise out of any franchise in the damn NFL, bro. Who runs the ball better than the Titans? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, bro, and it's a completely different run style now. Yeah, and it's a completely different run style now, too, because where they were so used to, okay, we got to be physical and we got to go get Henry and get Henry down because it's this big physical back. It's like, this is Tajay Spears now. This is Tony Pollard now. They're not big physical guys. They're elusive, quick quickness guys that's going to be out there and get elusiveness and juke on you. We saw some of the training camp videos, bro. Tony Pollard jukes on a dime real quick and, bro, teleports over about 5 yards like nobody's business. So when you get to the mentality of I got to be powerful, I got to be stronger and hit a guy, then we come in with guys that are quick and just get right past you, kind of not CJ2K exactly, but that CJ2K style again, because I don't have to be powerful. I'm just going to make a move and get right around you type stuff. You're going to have a whole different way of learning how you have to play the Titans now. And you got not, oh, well, one guy's going to be that and the other guy's going to be power. No, it's two guys back there. So you're truly never getting a break from that style of play coming from our running back. So I don't get the disrespect. I don't understand why they're not understanding and what this team is starting to build. I know there's still some question marks with some things, but not enough for you to be sitting here saying like 5%. I got to go see the other conferences. I need to see if anybody else has a lower percentage to win their division than us with 5%, bro. Because that just don't make no damn sense to me. Why is that low?
Yeah, 5% is crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get to some comments. My guy on Twitter said Gia Dudley made two. Jundrick said, I seen someone had us a 14% chance to win the South, which would have been acceptable to me.
Yeah.
14, somewhere between 12 and 14. I would have said, you know what, I can deal with that. But the 5%, I mean, that's just a straight up slap in the face. CJ said we played one half of the Texans home. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right, RJ? We got a hell of a lot better. Yeah, they would have crowned all them other teams if they went out and got L'Jarius Sneed and Cheetah Bay Wuze and Tony Pollard. But when it comes to the Titans, all of that don't even matter. The Titans are going to be the Titans. And Johnny actually brought up a point that I was about to bring up myself. The national media showing love to IR5. I guess it being Anthony Richardson. Typical media hate towards the Titans. So let's talk about that for a second, because it seems like they got a lot of love and they are very optimistic about Anthony Richardson, even though he can't even make it through a full practice right now. But when it comes to Levis, they got all these different questions. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, they are so hypocritical when they deal with us, man.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. Look, that man played 2.5 games, bro. He played 2.5 games. Now he a franchise quarterback. Like, I'm looking at Madden right now. My PlayStation's on, so I'm looking at Madden right now. Guess who's on the cover of Madden right now? Anthony Richardson, bro. He's on there, bro. He's on there right now, bro. Like, they got CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, and it look like like Jalen Hurts, bro. Like, what has he done to get on the cover of Madden, bro? Like, what has he done? He went out there and threw 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. He on the cover of Madden, bro. I don't get it, bro.
So prestigious, it ain't full.
Nah, he was a 90 the last time I looked. He was a 90. He was a 90. They probably gonna drop him though. They gonna drop him though.
Yeah,
he got worse. He
Watch, you gonna come next year. Mads come out. Sneed's a 78. What the fuck is this shit? Bro, they always have us rate low as shit in that.
Hey, he said Aaron Brewer a top 5 center now.
Bro. Yeah, look, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Shout out to D Majors in the building, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the other foolishness that's going on, man. Because we all sit up here and watch Aaron Brewer, tougher than a $2 steak, get his ass whooped throughout all of last season. But yet they found a way. PFL found a way to rank him higher than Lloyd Cushenberry, which was one of the best centers from last year. Man, I honestly don't understand this one, man. I mean, I try to at least, look at it how they look at it. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, any Titan fan would tell you that if the pressure wasn't coming from the left side, it was coming from up the middle. And Brewer, I mean, last season, center, just getting tossed. Season before that, they had him playing left guard. He was getting tossed up over there. Lloyd Cushenberry, actually, I looked at the stats, and Lloyd Cushenberry, in the run and the pass, his ratings are like
I got it up there. I got it up there. Look, Sean Sports put it out there, man. Look at the two stats from each other, man. That man had 34 allowed pressures, bro, to our 14, bro. Like that's ridiculous, bro. I mean, to Lloyd Cushenberry 14. Like look at the pass blocking grade versus Aaron Brewer's 52.5 pass blocking grade, but somehow he a better center. Like what are we doing, man? Like at some point, man, people gotta let that Titan hate go, man. You gotta let that Titan hate go, bro. That's just too much, man. Like there's no way that you can look at the stats and watch film of both players and sit there and tell me with a straight face that Aaron Brewer is a better center than Lloyd Cushenberry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
What's even funnier is I don't know if y'all saw the Wes Wiley tweet or his Facebook post earlier today too, but he had it out there and he called PFF on their shit too because I was like before when free agency was happening, you had Lloyd Cushenberry ranked higher than Andrew Brewer. It was Andrew Brewer 73 and Cushenberry 53 is what you had them ranked as PFF. And then now that their signing happens, now all of a sudden Aaron Brewer is above Cushenberry. Miami must have one hell of an offseason program for you to already jump this dude that was outranking you 20 slots and you ain't even played a snap for that team. I don't get this. I don't understand why now it's a flip when it was free agency time and they made their calls. Lloyd was obviously the better center out the two, but now it's Aaron Brewer. It don't make no damn sense, bro.
No, man, I don't get that, bro. Like at this point, bro, like I can't wait to play the Dolphins so we can go and expose his motherfucking ass. Cause I know that Tavondre Sweat is going to eat that boy for lunch. He is going to eat him for lunch.
Look, he gonna toss him like a linebacker.
He is trash, bro. He is a 260 pounds, bro. He's not blocking nobody, bro. He's not blocking nobody. Hey, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro.
Man, it's just straight up disrespect, man. I mean, shoot. I mean, I get PFF or whatever. They go by a lot of analytical stuff or whatever, but this is the part where you got to cut the tape off. Because anybody in their right mind who's watching the games, who's looking at film, knows that it ain't no way in hell that Aaron Brewer is better than Lloyd Cushenberry. I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, and I love how they didn't mention Brewer's pass blocking grade. They wouldn't show that 52 pass blocking grade. No, Sean had to do that.
Hey, you know what's even more crazy, and it was gonna blow y'all mind? Before the center ranking, when they had the center rankings, I was out for free agency. Aaron Brewer was ranked at 14th, and Cushenberry was in the top 10 of centers, of all the centers. And when they did their rankings before they started signing with teams, and when they signed with their team, like, oh man, we're gonna drop him. He went to the Titans, like. It just blows my mind, man. It's a bias against us, and I mean, it's just time for it's time to get exposed, man.
Yeah, they're gonna see, bro. They're about to see because there ain't no way that you make that move and realize that. Yeah, he's undersized. He's going to get ran through, and they're going to see that in Miami too, especially because that's going to be the pivotal point. Everybody's going to attack on that O-line. Is he's a smaller guy? We're going to attack that. We're going to get up right up the middle and disrupt Tua a little bit, and Tua don't like being flustered. So that's exactly where they're going. That's where I expect us to go. Like you said, when we go play them, hey, Tavondre Sweat, Jeffrey Simmons. Go bull rush Aaron Brewer. Go get him. Go get you a QB sack.
I can't wait to see the hype they're gonna give Christian Fulton. I seen the Chargers was hyping him up. Like I'm like,
Fulton
bro,
Island?
he's trash.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some straight up foolishness, man.
They want us to be the problem so bad, and we're not. They want us to be the problem.
Man, shout out to Zoe, man, in the building, man. He said he gonna be at the Dolphins game with his Let Rand Cook shirt. Man, y'all head over to TitansColosseum.com, man, and get that shirt, man. I'm telling you, hey, straight fire, man. But yeah, man, talk about the fool and shit, man. I mean, they released a whole video about freaking Christian Fulton. I'm like, bro, did y'all not watch Christian Fulton last season? And then Charger fans were trying to go at Titans fans about this. Oh, y'all wasn't using them right. Like, how are we supposed to use them? I mean, when the little times that he pressed, he got whooped. When he was playing 20 yards off of his man, he was getting whooped. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean,
I don't understand. We had the man for 4 years. You don't think we tried every little thing we could? He sucks. We trying to tell you he sucks.
Bro, we let him press. He gets beat. We put him back 10 yards off people. He still gets ran through and gets a PI. He can't keep up with people.
I can't wait.
Oh my goodness. It wasn't until like maybe those like last 6 games Fulton started to play good last year, but not even good because it wasn't routes. It was just the fact that he started to finally just hold the outside and make tackles when they came his way. He still couldn't do shit in pass coverage, but at least this dude wasn't off in la-la land like it seemed to be all season long when the run come his way and he's constantly making business decisions like you can make that with the type of player that you are. You can't make business decisions. You need to put as much good product on the field and on tape as you possibly can. And this dude was constantly sitting there dancing with wide receivers like he couldn't get off of blocks and shit. Oh, I used to hate it.
Man, AJ definitely took that man's soul, man. And I was riding for Fulton, man. I was always defending Fulton up until that point right there when AJ just did whatever AJ wanted to do. From that point on, I mean, Christian Fulton wasn't right, man. And it wasn't all Christian Fulton on the defense, but boy, when he got beat, boy, I mean, he stood out. We need some safety help, though, y'all. We really do.
I just think Vrabel D was trash.
I don't know. I mean, shit.
I don't know. We had some years, bro, where the Titans were a very, very feared defense. So I say that his defenses I don't think his defenses was trash. I mean, he did. I feel like he could have used his secondary a little bit better, but I don't think his defenses was trash. You know, he said Vrabel had the worst defense in Houston. I remember that year that they had the number 1 defense. The year that Vrabel became the defensive coordinator, everybody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I was against Vrabel all last season. So except for me to say that, then you know what I'm saying?
I just think it was the talent. Everybody's trying to blame Vrabel for the play. And some things are Vrabel's fault, but I don't think the defense and how they were playing was like, oh, Vrabel's not using people rightly. I still am firm on J-Rob didn't get good people that could execute what you really wanted out there on the field. We saw that week in and week out. We know what needs to be done. People's not executing. There's only a very few guys, I believe, that was like, I can't play to my full potential here because of this system. And Fulton wasn't one of them. Like, we tried 4 years. We put him in so many different places. We tried him in so many different styles, and nothing ever worked.
Man, look, man. I mean, it was just a perfect storm for the Titans. You had J-Rob out here, you know, couldn't bring in the talent. Then Vrabel, I mean, he doing the best he could do. I mean, everybody hates to play in, 10 yards off their man foolishness or whatnot. But at the end of the day, I mean, you gotta let them compete, man. I mean, I feel you keeping the stuff in front of you, but I mean that stuff with Vrabel on defense, it wasn't getting any better, man. And Kenny, I feel you too, man. I'm disappointed. I really believed in Fulton myself, man. But like I said, y'all, we need some safety help, man, because I mean the last thing we need is good corners and no safeties, man. And y'all seen Marcus May got scooped up. I think he got scooped up when we were doing our show, or was it when we were doing Lee's show?
No, our show.
Yeah, he got scooped up when we were doing our show, man. But there's still some good safeties up out there, man. It just depends on, who you like. I mean, what's your preference? What you looking for, RJ, man? You looking for one of them good box safeties, or you looking for somebody that can, roam the field and, can hold his own in the box?
I just don't feel like a box safety is very effective in today's football, man. Ain't nobody trying to really run the ball and knock people out, man. It's all about coverage, man. So give me Justin Simmons, man. He's the best cover safety that's out right now. And if the Titans are serious about trying to compete this year, man, they need to go throw their bag at him, man. I don't but a lot of Titan fans are saying, yeah, man, he's going to be a Titan. I haven't heard anything saying that we've gotten a visit or we've been even in contact with him. But, man, Brent Carthon, man, he always got something up their sleeve, dog. So we'll see, man.
Well, I think he came in for a visit back, in March or April or sometime. Yeah. We didn't sign him.
No, but
I'm sure when we sign him, he gonna be the most washed safety of all time. Yeah. Well, this is where his career ends, guys. He went to the Titans.
He gonna be an old, washed up free safety.
He gonna be the sorriest safety in the league. They're gonna number 32.
Bruh, I don't know, because like we haven't heard anything new, but also at the same time we never heard anything about Calvin Ridley either. So Rand does like to keep some things close to the chest until
I ain't heard about Tony Pollard either.
correct, until last. And like to your point too about box safety, I don't think we're going to go box safety either, because if we was to do that, I feel like we already have a box safety type player. And the safety from Miami, Williams or whatever. You know, he's big dude. They're going to put him at linebacker, but he plays safety. I think that's that box guy like that'll play that type of position for him. So I think you're right. We got to go get a guy of a safety that can go out there, pass cover, help, and bring some veteran experience to a young defense as well that we're trying to build here. So, no, I agree 100%. It's either Justin Simmons or Eddie Jackson for me, even though Simmons, I believe Simmons has more interceptions.
So here's the list of all the remaining safeties that's out right now, man. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a couple guys, man. Even though we talk about Justin Simmons, but who's the guy? If we don't get Justin Simmons, who's the guy that you guys were looking at this list? Would y'all want?
Eddie Jackson's one. Deshaun
like
Gibson would maybe be one. Kareem Jackson.
Yeah, I like Kareem Jackson too.
So those
Adrian
are some
Amos.
guys. Yeah, like we start getting really, that's the good thing about this list. It's not really like it's a short list of good names. There's a bunch of good names on this list. It's just about who's going to fit into the system right for us.
Yeah, I'm not even tripping about safety that much, just because I'm looking at that list, man. There's a lot of guys that can get their job done, man. Granted, I want Justin Simmons. He's probably the best one on that list. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, you can get good production from the safety. Because as you saw last year, we got the same production at safety that we got with Kevin Byard when we got Kavon Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I hate to say it because Byard's a way better safety. But we just talking from a production standpoint, you most definitely can find that from any safety. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say any, but you can find that from most safeties. You know,
yeah, and multiple safeties on that list can provide it for us too. That's why it's not like we're in a panic that we have to hurry up and go get some guys. When some guys come off the list, yeah, it's going to suck, and we kind of wish that that might have been a guy we kind of want. But there's still resources out there. It's not a scarce safety market, and that's good.
Yeah,
man,
I like Williams.
RJ.
I was about to say I like Williams, man. He knocking the block off people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah, he knocking the block off people.
Well, let's talk about Derrick's comment right here. Hindsight is 2020. I wonder if the Titans had to redo the Sweat pick, would they have traded back for more picks and drafted a safety? I mean, nah, man.
Not in the second round. Hell
no. Games are won and lost in the trenches. Remember that right there. And Big Jeff needed his running mate, man. We do not need to see Jarrell Casey 2.0. We don't need to see that ever again, because we wasted the best years of Jarrell Casey not giving him any help. The safety thing, I'm not so concerned about, like RJ said, but we do need help at that position.
I 100% agree. The Titans made the absolute correct pick by drafting Javondre Sweat, because we need to be as good as possible and young as possible in those trenches. We need to, you get a guy that's going to fill up the middle. You got a guy that can get to the quarterback. You got a guy that's just big and going to obviously take up space. I'm telling you this now. Jeffrey Simmons is going to have a 10-plus sack season. I'm calling it this. I'm calling it now. That's going to be my bold prediction, man.
Yeah, and we got to stop this narrative too. Like, you think the Titans are looking back, they would have traded. We already heard from Rand and Brian both that when it was their time to pick at the second rounds, and when they was looking, people called for a trade, but nobody gave any offers that was worth a damn. So no, you take Sweat in that situation. I'm not gonna just take a pick and a trade that ain't worth a damn, so we can maybe get a safety later. Even though we got Sweat, we technically did draft a safety, but that's gonna be the hybrid situation. So I don't know. And you knew the free agency market was this depth in safety. I don't think they're looking in retrospect like we should have definitely done something different. I still think they stand 10 toes down on the pick that they made.
Nah, yeah, man. Do y'all think that the safety position is turning into something like the running back position, to where teams don't value it like that anymore?
Yeah, I agree. I think it is. I really think you could find a safety in the later rounds of the draft. I think you could find a safety in free agency. I think you can find a safety just about anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like we drafted Amani Hooker in the fifth round, and look, he's a starting safety. He's a good safety. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what
Buyer.
I'm saying? Like we found him in like the fifth round. Like you can find them type of safety. The same way with running back. You can find a good running back in the fifth round. You know, reason to rush on that position. Like. I'm trying to tell you the first three picks, man. I think we all made the right decision, man. We got the left tackle, which you only can get in the top 10 of the draft. Usually 9 times 10, you only get top the 10 of the draft. We got another guy in the trenches in the second round. You know what I'm saying? That's a big that could be something that has a very high ceiling. Then in the fourth round, we got Cedric Gary, who we needed to be a day one starter. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what he will be. So.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, bro.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. Like I said, everybody, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And if you're looking for a new vehicle, go holler at my guy Wilson over at Music City Autoplex. You can go online, musiccityAutoplex.com, check out the inventory. Man, I tell you, man, they got a bunch of great looking trucks, man. If you in the truck, even if you in the cars, I mean, they got it all up out there, man. I mean, it's big ass call out, man. Trust me, y'all. Y'all go holler at Wilson, man, and let Wilson get you right. But hey, I know we've been talking about a lot here with the national media foolishness and the safety situation, and should we have picked the safety over Trevon Sweat and all that foolishness or whatever. But hey, it's the time to celebrate, man, because yesterday was a great day for the AFC South. The Jaguars, they gave Trevor Lawrence that bag. I'm talking about we've been waiting for a very, very long time for Jacksonville to pay this man. And boy, did they pay him. Lord have mercy. $55 million a season. He's making the same amount of money as Joe Burrow. He's making more money than Jared Goff. He's making more money than the two-time MVP Lamar Jackson, y'all. My God, Jacksonville, I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Kudos, man. Y'all made a great signing, man. Everybody clapping up for Jacksonville, man. Making the division great again, man. Salute to him, man.
Back to the dog to the Jags go. Boy, they gonna have to really rely on if BTJ doesn't become a superstar receiver, bro. Oh my God, they're in trouble. They are in trouble. They ain't got no money. they better draft correctly here moving forward, bro. $55 million for Trevor Lawrence, who's not even that good. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. He's not no elite quarterback by any means necessary. He's not elite. That was a dumb signing. I'm happy they did it because they in our division. We get to see this dude 2 times a year. He's not that good. He's not even better than Jared Goff, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm happy, bro. Highest paid quarterback in the league.
How are we paying? Like, when did I know QBs is one of the highest paid positions in the NFL, but when did we just start paying QBs because they're a fucking QB? This is ridiculous. Yeah. This dude ain't done shit in the playoffs. Hasn't even been able to win the AFC South like the media keeps saying they should be, and they keep wondering what happened to the Jags. Did we overrate them? Then you go pay this dude top tier money. The scary thing about that list is too, there's 6 names on there. Only 3 have been to the Super Bowl. None have won a Super Bowl, and they're all sitting there the top 6 paid QBs in the NFL. It don't make no damn sense. Trevor Lawrence and all the stats last year was at 15, 16, and 17. He is a Ryan Tannehill type QB if we ever seen one in the earlier stages. This is Ryan Tannehill Miami days. This is exactly what it is. And you sit here and give this man a bigger contract than Patrick Mahomes, 3 Super Bowl winner. You give this man a bigger contract than Lamar Jackson, 2 MVP time winner. You give this man a bigger contract than Jalen Hurts, who led his team to a Super Bowl in his first 2 years, and Joe Burrow as well. This don't make no damn sense why to throw this money at this dude when you got Gabe Davis as your wide receiver right now. It don't make no sense.
Nah, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna get to a point, and I don't know who's gonna be the first team to do it, where there's gonna be a quarterback that's playing above average, and it's gonna get time for him to sign. They're gonna let him go. They be like, "Oh, no, you go to free agency, bro. We're not gonna give you no $75 million contract a year." They're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So I just at this point, man. No offense, like, and I love Will Levis. I'm not trying to say nothing bad about him, but if Will Levis is playing above average, bro, and it come time to pay him, I say don't pay him. If he's not trending to being a franchise quarterback, I'm not paying him, bro. I'm gonna make sure I tell you that the hands down. If he's not our franchise quarterback, he's not playing like one. I do not pay him no quarterback market money. I'm sorry.
I think though that there is a little positive to this. Then I'm not being realistic and I'm being serious here.
Mhm.
That Trevor getting paid, and if he doesn't perform well, it's going to help the QB market. It's going to help Houston with CJ. It's going to help us with Will Levis. Because you remember when Le'Veon Bell was out here running back, I'm wide receiver, and I'm a running back. Then they gave him that big contract, and nothing turned out. Everybody's been scared to give a running back a big contract ever since. So if you got teams that's giving Josh Allen big contracts, and Josh Allen still can't get you to the Super Bowl. You got a team that's giving Jalen Hurts big contracts, and now you're wondering if he really got the talent. Then Trevor Lawrence gets a big contract, and he don't live up to that. Then it might start showing that trickle of, hey, man, we're not about to pay you for how optimistic we are about you. We're going to pay you realistically. So Trevor Lawrence might be able to give the QB market the Le'Veon Bell effect if he don't go out here and perform well.
Man, look, man, they gave that man a 5-year extension worth $275 million, $55 million a year, with $200 million guaranteed and $142 million fully guaranteed. My God, Jacksonville. I mean, I thought he was gonna get the Blake Bortles contract. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for some shit to where they was gonna pay him, good or whatever, but they were having out in a couple years. This contract right here seems like they are locked in with Trevor Lawrence, and it's funny too because I seen somebody on Twitter this morning call him a generational game manager.
Bro, Trevor had to hire.
He's not
Kirk
that good,
Cousins'
bro.
agent. No, bro, he had to hire Kirk Cousins' agent or something, bro. This was all this guaranteed money for somebody that ain't proven nothing in the league, bro. This is a Kirk Cousins deal if I've ever seen one, bro. And somebody like Michael just said, like, we paid Tannehill $100 million, and people were saying we overpaid and freaked out over that.
Exactly.
I told everybody we got a good deal for Tannehill. He might not be the greatest quarterback and this and that, but we wasn't really paying as much for Tannehill as people thought we was paying. $16 million don't look bad for a QB right now, does it?
Man, imagine if Tannehill would have got a $200 million.
Oh my God.
I couldn't defend that my damn self if that happened, bro.
I just look. I mean, we laughing about this shit now, but like, if the Will Levis becomes Trevor Lawrence, bro, we better not pay him that bread, bro. I'm sorry, bro. We gotta have a standard at quarterback, bro, before we throw him $275 million. You know what I'm saying, in 5 years. Like, I'm sorry, man. This quarterback market is getting too high, and if we pay an average quarterback $55 million a year, we're never going to win anything. You know what I'm saying? We're never going to win anything. So I would say rather start over. Look, get us another quarterback, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get another quarterback.
And shit, honestly, now, if this is the metric for QBs, my grading scale for Will Levis moving forward has completely changed. It's not no longer now, is Will Levis the face of the franchise? Fuck that. Is Will Levis worth $55 million a goddamn?
Exactly.
That's the question now.
And that's why I laughed at it when I seen the contract, but then them worries came because I'm like, man, this market is crazy. Like, if Will Levis doesn't become great, will the Titans pay him? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it, man. It's a fear that I'm having, bro. Like, will the Titans pay Will Levis if he's just Trevor Lawrence? You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if he's Kirk Cousins.
And just like David said, like we was talking earlier, or Derek said, just like this might have that Le'Veon Bell effect. This might be the reset of the market. Like, okay, enough is enough. Y'all gonna pay Dak. Y'all gonna pay Daniel Jones this crazy ass money. Y'all done paid a couple of these other guys this crazy ass money. Ain't done shit. Time to reset this shit. We got to stop because and wide receivers market's going up now too.
Somebody got to reset this market, bro.
Yeah,
bro. You can't be
Somebody
sitting
gotta
here
reset
paying
it.
$55 million for a QB and then 22, 25, 30 million for your star wide receiver, bro. That you just can't.
man. Think about it, man. Dak hadn't got his deal yet. Jordan Love, he's going to be due for a deal. Who else we got up out there? We got anybody else coming up for a deal?
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
Something's got to be done. Something's got to be done because if any one of these dudes get $300 million, I'm telling you, that fan base better protest.
Yeah. Somebody got to reset this market, dog. Somebody got to, bro. Somebody has to just put their foot down and say, look, our quarterback is not worth that much money. It needs to stop this, bro, because golly, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money, bro. It's a lot of bread.
I think it's like this might be it. It's going to take paying one of these QBs top tier money, and then they just fall off and don't do no good. Bruh, at this, I guess he could ask for it. If Trevor's making
this is
this
ridiculous,
and
bro. Like, so, and that's what I was saying. Like, look, I think the next market that's gonna go turn into the running back market.
I forgot about Tua. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think the next market that's gonna become. I'm just saying the next market that's going to become another running back market is wide receiver. There's just too many great wide receivers coming. There's too many good wide receivers in the league right now, man. It's too many on for you to be paying them $35 million. Unless you get Justin Jefferson, bro. There's no reason for you to be paying a wide receiver $35 million a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's too much. Not the way they paying these quarterbacks. You know, you could find another wide receiver in the draft. You know. Yeah. These LSU wide receivers coming in day one and looking like Odell Beckham. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for you to get a wide receiver, man.
Yeah, bro. LSU is still looking like wide receiver you out there, bro. So yeah.
No, I'm looking at the next LSU wide receiver. Like they all built like this. They're all built different.
Man, look, man, this shit is outrageous, bro. I mean, I can understand a Lamar Jackson getting paid something like that, 2-time MVP. I mean, shoot, man, he's the reason the Ravens are having success or whatnot. And speaking of Ravens and having success and Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, I mean, he made some comments and it rubbed some Titan fans the wrong way, in which it shouldn't have rubbed them the wrong way. But you know how our fellow fans are or whatever. They take things out of context. I know Derrick Henry's heart. He didn't mean anything by this, but here you go, Derrick Henry.
With just having Lamar next year, how much will that open opportunities for you? Obviously, he takes so much attention on the defense, but how much do you think that will create opportunities and lanes for you?
Yeah, it definitely brings a different aspect because he's a dual threat quarterback and he's dangerous with his legs just as he is with his arm, and it's gonna be fun and a breath of fresh air, not being the center of attention, knowing that eyes are gonna be on him as well. But I'm just excited to get to work and put the work in out here and let it all come together when it's that time.
Now, how the hell did anybody take this out of context? Like, bro, you know Derrick Henry's heart. He ain't never took a shot at anybody in the media, and he done made some dudes look foolish. He done made some teams look foolish. He's been humble through and through. So when he said this right here, I didn't take it any kind of way. I understood completely what he said. He ain't doing nothing but telling the truth. I mean, he's out there with a 2-time MVP. He's out there with a top 5 quarterback. Hell yeah, the pressure is going to be off of him. And hell yeah, he should feel like he's getting a breath of fresh air because here in Tennessee, he was the offense. He was the reason the Titans won and lost games at times.
Yeah, I agree with everything he's saying. I want to see what he looks like when he's not the main focus of a team. You know what I'm saying? Will he shine or will he crumble? You know what I'm saying? I do think he's probably going to shine though. I'm 100% Henry believer, man. Henry is Henry, bro. Nobody works harder. You know what I'm saying? That dude. And if the rate, I'm gonna let y'all know this now, and I'm gonna say this on stream while we live. If the Ravens make to the Super Bowl, don't bet against the King. Don't bet against the King, man. He wanted more than anybody else. I'm telling you.
Bro, I was gonna come out here and I was gonna fuck with y'all and be like, "No, I didn't like it. I didn't agree with it. He ain't got that dog mama mentality. You should want to be the guy." I was just gonna fuck with people, but no, I don't see nothing wrong with what he's saying because you never want to feel like Detroit did that to Barry Sanders and Megatron for so many years and just ran them dry, ran them right into the ground, overused them, never had any help around them. And I think that's what Derrick Henry was talking about. It just felt like I know that at times Derrick Henry was our offense and our defense. It wasn't just, hey, he's our running game. No, he was everything that Mike Vrabel tried to make that team evolve around. That even sometimes if we got a high-scoring offense over there, okay, well, Derrick, we need you to control the game. So now you best defense is the offense staying on field, and that's what it was so many times. I understand completely what he's saying, and I get it because you don't want to be the only guy on the team that everybody feels like is a threat, and everybody else will make them earn it. If I know I can put all my effort on Derrick Henry and I make these wide receivers go earn it, I'm not worried about it. Well, he can't do that now. They got some good wide receivers. They got a good QB. They got a fast QB. You just can't watch Derrick Henry no more.
Jay,
I'm just saying, man. I
give him yours,
bro.
Jay.
I just got a feeling, man. Look, I feel like the Ravens, man. They about to win the Super Bowl, bro. I got a feeling, bro. I'm gonna say it on the pod, bro. And we're gonna come back to it if they don't make it, man. You know, if they do make it, this one gonna hit. I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl, bro. I just feel like that's what if they have Derrick Henry in that game against the Chiefs, they're going to the Super Bowl. Like they're not gonna sit there. When has Kansas City ever stopped Derrick Henry? When did they ever stop him? Like they ain't never stopped him, bro. Like
I just got to see. It's Lamar's the biggest question for me in those moments. He doesn't always do well in the playoffs, 2 for 4. So, in my faith right now,
he ain't never had Henry, though, bro.
True, but he's had weapons around him too, though, and it just seems like they don't. So that's the thing now for me is you have no excuses for Lamar no more now when you're going into the playoffs. You really didn't have excuses before.
Oh, yeah,
Damn sure ain't got one now. So I just need to see Lamar step up and do something now in the postseason. He does well and great in the regular season, but not so great in the postseason. So I'm ready to see if he can get over that hump and if Henry helps.
I just don't see how you stop that offense. Like what do you do? What do you do with that breed option, bro? What do you do with it? Because I mean, you gonna let Lamar run all over you? You gonna let Henry run all over you? You know what I'm saying? Because now Henry's he got a line, he got a 300-pound fullback, he got you know what I'm saying? Like they got a quarterback that can keep you scared, keep you honest, bro. Like that you can't just come at just Henry now, man. You can't just blitz everybody at Henry. Like they have counters to that now. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. I don't see people stopping that offense, man. As much as I'm trying my best to be a hating Titan fan, but I just don't see it, man. You can't stop that, bro.
I'll help you, RJ. Lamar's the deciding factor there. As much as we like Lamar hasn't had a running back like this, he has to get in that mentality of learning to trust Derrick Henry in some run situations now too. So yes, paper-wise, it looks deadly, just like the Philadelphia Dream Team defense did back in the day. And everybody's like, how's any offense going to score on this? Then it was like one of the worst defenses all year. So yes, it looks good on paper, but it all comes down to how's Lamar's decisions going to be with having Derrick Henry back there? Is he going to be able to make the right reads? Is he still going to try to take the ball and do too much? Or is he going to learn to have trust in Henry and let Henry maybe run and plow over some people even when there don't look like there's a hole right there to give it to him? So everything still is a deciding factor on Lamar Jackson for me in every situation because it looks good on paper, but how is Lamar going to actually execute it now?
I just feel like, man, I'm gonna say this one on stream too. This is going to be the best rushing team of all time. All time. There will never be a team. This is going to be the best rushing team of all time. I'm calling it now. Yeah, there's nothing you can do to stop this, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know what you got to do because you can't just blitz them. You're gonna have to just guess right one time. You know what I'm saying? You guessing at this point. You know.
Is that right? We gotta fact check that. Is that right? Is he really
0-24
from the back?
No, I don't think he's 0-24 because didn't
there's no way he came back on us.
The Colts blew
came
a
back
lead on
against the
Monday Night
Colts.
Football. Yeah,
Okay.
they blew a
Yeah,
lead
he
on
came back
Monday
against the
Night
Colts.
Football.
Like,
He done had comeback victories. But I think Jay just being funny, man. But let me talk about the comeback for a second. Baltimore not winning shit. Lamar can't play quarterback from the pocket, 0-24, playing from behind. Okay, so how is Derrick Henry going to get all these yards with Lamar not being shit? You finna owe me some lip, homeboy. But I do think Derrick Henry will get 1,000 yards. And the only reason I really say he's not going to get over 1,300 yards is because rushing is down across the league. I mean, what did Christian McCaffrey have last season? He had what? Didn't he have like 1,500 or so?
Yeah, he had a hell of a season, bro. I'm about to go.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of that right there, I mean, shoot, man, them dudes was struggling to get yards, and those who were struggling,
1,500 and
1,500. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the dudes who was getting the yards and the yards per carry and whatnot, they wasn't getting the ball like that, man. So I just think that we might be done with those days of guys running for 17, 18, 19, 2K yards or whatever. And if you do catch a guy doing that right there, best believe they playing Titans football.
No.
Yeah, Firestone, do your sign language. Throw some game signs in there.
If we do see something like that, it's going to have to be from like a home run hitter type of runner, right? It's going to have to be. It's not because the guys let you run 25, 30 times a game. Nah. It's because the guy let you run 12 to 15 times, and you're sitting there averaging 20, 25, and you broke off a good couple here and there. It's going to have to be some things like that, CJ2K type style stuff. So, yeah, because I agree, because you're not. This ain't a run style league anymore. You gotta compete with people everybody's throwing now. So if you're a running back, you got to make the most of your carries, and if you're trying to get to that 1,000-1,500 yard mark, you're definitely gonna have to make the most of your carries.
I ain't gonna lie, with all these mid quarterbacks in the league, god dang it, I don't see how these teams are so infatuated with throwing the football, man, because I mean, look at Dak. Look at poor Dak. And I hate to, rag on Dak like that. But yeah, man. Jesus Christ, man. I do not want Dak throwing the football over 30 times in any football game. I mean, if he got a running back, god dang, let the running back do the work. Let that running back be Ezekiel Elliott from 2016. Do not let Dak throw the ball over 30 times, because when Dak throws the ball over 30 times, he throws the game away.
So you know who's not saying that? CeeDee Lamb.
man, forget all that, man. I mean, like I said, man, I mean, I understand why receivers are coming into the league and producing at a faster rate. I mean, it's not taking some of these dudes 3 or 4 years to develop into an elite wide receiver. No, you got dudes coming into the league, god dang it, as elite wide receivers in their first year, man. But still, when you got these mid-ass quarterbacks, you cannot let them throw the football like that. You just can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up for the night, man. Before we do though, man, we want to share the little video, man, because the guys are on vacation right now. They getting ready for training camp, and unfortunately for us, it's gonna be slow around here. But we gonna get y'all through it. You know that this ain't our first rodeo, and damn sure ain't gonna be our last one. So while they kicking it, we damn sure gonna be kicking it, but we gonna be kicking it with y'all.
Really poor shooting. Not many guys can golf very well. A couple guys can swing a baseball bat. It's been a tough day.
Down it. Get him. Get him out of there, man. Let's go. There we go. You won. Man, many times, man.
Home run derby. You see what's going on?
Class of 2020.
You don't even know.
Me!
You gotta swing harder.
Me!
Little wrist work.
LeBron Quan. That's why I play football.
Tommy Mason, Willis Levis.
Oh, yeah.
Man, whoever that was at the end who hit that golf ball, man, they need their ass whooped, bro. I mean, I'm not no expert golfer myself, but I know the swing isn't about your arms completely. It's in your legs more than anything, man. You got to have your legs set right, man. But my God.
Hey,
He said, me?
bro, he sit there. He was like, LeBron Jackson shot airball. He's like, oh, see, this is why I play football. I was like, man, you hyped this up for nothing.
Yeah, boy, they had too much fun. I'll say this though, man. I don't think I seen anything like that in the Vrabel era, bro. They had the most fun that they had during the whole Vrabel era, bro. It seemed like every day was get to work. I like this though, man. This is team bonding right here. Now, people, you know what I'm saying, everybody having a good time, man. They becoming brothers right in front of our eyes, man. And that's the culture that I like, man. It seems like people are enjoying it.
Hey, Corey, you may need to go over to the Titans facility, man, and get homeboy on point, man, because Lord knows he needs it, man. I mean, I don't like the brag, and like I said, I'm no master golfman or any of that foolishness or whatever. But I done hit a golf ball pretty damn far before.
Yeah, that's all they had to do, right? Was just hit it to a certain mark. Like,
man.
It was definitely good to see. You definitely ain't seen nothing like that in a while. And two, we also heard Brian Callahan, or I don't know if y'all saw the interview either, but he talked about during this break, Will Levis and the wide receivers got a trip planned together too. So Will Levis and all the wide receivers, including the rookies and the free agent signings, he didn't leave nobody off the list. They're all going to go work during this 2-week break as well. So that's good to know as well that Will Levis is taking that initiative to be a leader and already put together team activities for him and his wide receiver room.
Man, did y'all hear about any trips that the previous teams that went on? I think Tannehill was down there in Florida with some wide receivers a couple years back or something like that. But still, man, this is home. This is, that's where he stayed, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, I just like to see them, active with each other throughout this period, because this is where, chemistry is really developed. It's developed during these times right here. I mean, away from the facility, getting to know your guy, getting to know, how he thinks, and, figuring out what your teammate do in certain situations. Will he be able to handle certain type of pressure or whatever, man? It's good for the guys, and it's damn good that Will Levis has took the initiative to do this with his teammates.
Yeah, and from everything that I understood and heard too, is that it's not just like, hey, we're going to go out and we're going to run drills and we're going to work on time. And it's that, but it's also they're going on vacation together too. It's not like they're going somewhere in the States. And I might have this wrong, but it's somewhere like Barbados or something. They're going somewhere out. So it's like a vacation, bonding, but also get together and work on some things as well too. So it's not just, hey, we're meeting up, throw some routes in practice. It's a whole little bonding thing too. And that's what I loved about it as well.
Man, I don't think they did anything like this back in the Wizard Hunt days or whatever. Man, I think most they done in the Wizard Hunt days would go to Father Ryan and throw the football somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, I just know, man, look, anybody that's a Tennessee Volunteers fan that we can tell you the same thing, man. We had a bunch of old school coaches before we got Heupel, And like when we got Hyper, man, it was like, you know, we was bad for 15 some years, man. And we get Hyper and we watching them. We like, these boys playing dodgeball, they going swimming. We like, what are they? Man, are they gonna practice? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like he brought a fun offense. He made the environment fun, man. He made it enjoyable, made people want to be at the facility a lot. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, they're having fun. You know, they're enjoying what they're doing. And next thing you know, Tennessee winning 11 games. You know what I'm saying? Beating Bama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff like that, man. That's why I'm happy that I seen what I seen, because we haven't seen that from the Titans. When have we ever seen them go out there and play basketball?
If we told him to go throw it, Nashville.
Hey, y'all heard about Will Levis? He's doing I guess he's getting all the skill players and they having like a get together, man. They probably going out of town or something, man, and they're having a get together, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're building a brotherhood, man. And it's like this is what needed to happen, man. I don't remember Tannehill getting AJ Brown, all his guys. They're like, yeah, man, let's go out to Miami and turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Will Levis is doing it. He's young, man, and hopefully, man, he can develop something with these guys, you know.
No, yeah, for sure. Firestone, you got anything you want to say before we wrap the show up for the night?
No, go download 1993 by Romels.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all make sure y'all go download 1993. Make sure y'all go download the Rookie of the Year EP. I mean, hey, 6-7 songs, RJ, straight vibe. Yeah, man, straight vibe, man.
Songs, man. You know,
it's a straight up vibe, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out RJ, aka Romels, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
He definitely putting in work, man. And make sure you go over to Music City Autoplex, man, and check out all the neat whips that Wilson got up over there for you, man. Wilson gonna get you right. And when you get that new ride, man, make sure the first song you listen to is that 1993. I'm telling you, man, you're going to be in the game, man. But,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, man, look, man, the 7 songs, man, I think these 7 songs, I'm going to stick with them for a little bit, man, to try to get as much as I can out of these 7 songs, man, before I move on to another one. But I'm just letting y'all know now, man, I done started back this writing process, man, and man, I got some cool ideas, man, that I've really been working on. Some cool songs I've been working on, man. Y'all gonna love what comes next after this, man. But stay tuned with me, you know what I'm saying? And keep blasting these 7 songs because, man, there's a lot of stuff that you did not get on your first list. I know you listened to that whole thing and you thought you got everything from that album. No, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of little nuggets in there that you didn't see, that you probably didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? I do that on purpose, man. Like I said, I'm a fan of the big 3 rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole, man. And one thing I get from Kendrick, man, is that he puts a lot of little different things that you don't notice in there, and I do the same as well. So
yeah, man. I noticed on your first song on the EP, man, that you open up about your relationship with your mom and your pops.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into detail about it because people need to go listen to this shit. But yeah, I mean, RJ definitely can, you know, speak for a lot of people. So like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all go and download his music, man, because I mean he damn good at what he do. But hey, for go ahead and wrap this show up for the night, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about it, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. We're gonna be back with you Monday. We got a special guest coming through. And hey, it's gonna be a dope discussion, man. Firestone, you got anything you want to say before we ride out?
Nothing else, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and yeah, make sure y'all tune in Monday.
Nah, yeah, for sure, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Y'all enjoy your Father's Day. If you're a father, if you ain't a father, hey, go kick it, man. Just be thankful that you ain't got the stress of having kids, because Lord have mercy, man. All my friends that got kids,
I don't say
they
how you
all
do it,
great, and they
I don't say how you do it, dog. I don't say how you do it, man.
Firestone ain't great yet, though.
He a Hall of Famer, bro. Firestone a Hall of Famer, bro.
That why I got used that Lions Den beard collection. Keep that beard on point, because Lord knows if he wasn't using that right there, Boy, ain't no telling where them hairs will be or what color them hairs will be.
Hey, man, you know, we're trying to keep the grays down to a minimum, at least as long as I possibly can.
How do you remember all them birthdays, bro?
Bro, I don't get a month off, bro. Seven kids, and bro, there and the holidays, yeah, there ain't no break. But man, you get used to it after a while. You just bro, I don't remember my own birthday.
I had to write them down, bro. I'm sorry.
Man,
I had to write them down, bro.
Having twins helps because that's one birthday and two instead of now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
That helps.
Man, hey, Dad, you need an achievement award, bro. You know what I'm saying? They need to make you a plaque.
Man, Firestone need a purple heart for real, bro.
Man, I know you get a bunch of presents on Father's Day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Firestone is a real veteran. Like, he's literally a veteran, but he's another type of veteran as well, man.
When I have my first kid, I know what person I'm talking to first, man. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? So what do I do here? You know what I'm saying? I got two people in my life. I got a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, what do I do?
Got you, bro. I got you always.
But yeah, man, y'all make sure, man, go tell your fathers you love them, man. Shout out to all the amazing fathers out there doing your thing, man. Y'all enjoy your weekend and turn the fuck up. Let's go.
Oh, so that's supposed to be me.
No, man.
Do it again. Hey, do it again. Do it again.
God dang, I gotta do it again, guys.
Do it again, man.
Okay.
What's for the blooper reels? Let's go.
Yeah, let me get back in this character.